Hi, I'm Chef Ben. Welcome back to the Chef School here at Buehler's Fresh Foods. Today we're going to be using some of our delicious from scratch soups to make you some entrees that you and your family are sure to enjoy. Today we're going to be using our delicious tomato basil soup to make a baked ravioli. We're going to be using our vegan chipotle and turning that into a chicken tortilla soup. And we are also going to be using our delicious mushroom soup to make a delicious pork chop with some onions. So for the first soup, we're gonna take our vegan chipotle, we're gonna turn that into an awesome chicken tortilla soup. So we've heated up our soup. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some chicken. And you can use pulled chicken that you can get from one of our whole chickens here in the store. You can grill yours. After that, we're gonna add some delicious tortilla strips. Now to make these, you can just cut up some flour tortillas, fry them in a saute pan with a little bit of oil till they're golden brown. Or if you don't feel like doing that, use some of your favorite tortilla chips. It'll work just as well. So we're gonna place those on there next. Can't go wrong with a little bit of cheddar cheese, a little sprinkle of that. So next we're just gonna add a little bit of sour cream to it. And then lastly, we're gonna finish it off with a pinch of fresh chopped cilantro. And there you have it. Right here, we've transformed our delicious vegan chipotle into a chicken tortilla soup that your family is sure to love. For our second soup, we're gonna use our delicious tomato and basil soup to make you a baked ravioli that is sure to be a fan favorite. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just place a package of ravioli. I prefer the ricotta stuffed ones for this recipe, but again, you can put in whatever kind of ravioli that you like. Place that in our pan. We're gonna pour the tomato soup on top next. Right. We're gonna put some freshly chopped basil on there next. Place that all around. It's gonna add a nice little bit of fresh flavor to it. All right, we're gonna place our mozzarella cheese on top of that. Cannot go wrong with a baked pasta dish. Now that it's getting cooler, it is time for those to come on out. All right, so we placed on the cheese, and that's it right there. So we're gonna cover this up. We're gonna place it in a 350-degree oven for around 20 minutes or so. Pull off the foil that was on the top of it, and we're gonna let it get a nice golden brown crust, just like you would a lasagna. So that's kind of the color that you're looking for. Let's place this in the oven. All right, so now we've pulled that out of the oven. That is looking absolutely fantastic. Last thing to do is put a little bit of fresh Parmesan on it, and you're good to go. Easy as that. So last but not least, we're gonna be using our mushroom soup to make you a slow cooker pork that is gonna be awesome. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pork chops. We're gonna give those a healthy dose of salt and pepper. And again, anything you're gonna do in the slow cooker or in the oven on a slow cook, you wanna make sure you season really, really well, because that's gonna bring out all the flavor. Place those right in the pan there. So we're gonna do this at 225 degrees for around 3 hours in the oven, or I also recommend you do it in your slow cooker or your crock pot. That's gonna take about 6 to 7 hours, and that's gonna be really, really tender. Either way, you can't go wrong. All right, so we've placed those in the pan. Next, we're gonna add some chopped onions on top. Again, super easy. You can add other vegetables if you like. This is just a really great start for you. And then last but not least, we're gonna add our mushroom soup right on the top of that. Just like that, we're gonna place this in the oven. All right, so we've just taken that out of the oven. Looks absolutely fantastic, nice and tender, ready for you to eat, and it's delicious. And something to give it a little pop, you can actually add a little bit of fresh chopped parsley on top, a little bit of Parmesan. You definitely can't go wrong. Here we are, a delicious slow cooker pork for you and your family. So now you've learned how to transform 3 of our delicious soups into incredible entrees. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I'm Chef Ben, and this has been What's Cookin' with Buehler's Fresh Foods.